The 1987 Philippines Constitution. Article 3 Bill of Rights. Section 1. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall any person be denied the equal protection of the law. Section 2. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effect against unreasonable searches and seizures of whatever nature for any purpose shall be inviolable, and no such warrant or warrant of arrest shall issue except upon probable cause, and to be determined personally by the judge after examination under oath of affirmation, and to the complainant and the witnesses he may produce, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. Section 3. The privacy of communication and correspondence shall be inviolable except upon lawful order of the court, or when public safety or order requires otherwise prescribed by law. Section 3, Paragraph 2. Any evidence obtained in violation of this preceding section shall be inadmissible for any purpose in any proceeding. Section 4. No law shall be passed abridging the freedom of speech, of expression, or of the peace, or when the right of the people peaceably to assemble and petition the government for redress of grievances. Section 5. No law shall be made respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, the free exercise and enjoyment of religious profession or worship without discrimination or preference shall forever be allowed. No religious test shall be required in the exercise of civil and political rights. Section 6. The liberty of abode and of changing the same within the limits prescribed by law shall not be impaired except upon lawful order of the court. Neither shall have the right to travel be impaired except in the interest of national security, public safety, or public health as may be provided by law. Section 7. The right of the people to information on matter of public concern shall be recognized. Access to official records and to documents and paper pertaining to official acts, transaction, or decision, as well as research government data used as basis for policy development shall afford the citizen, subject such limitation as may be provided by law. Section 8. The right of the people, including those employed in the public or private sectors, to form union, association, or societies for purposes not contrary to law shall not be abridged. Section 9. Private property shall not be taken for public use without just compensation. Section 10. No law impairing the obligation of contract shall be passed. Section 11. Free access to the courts and quasi-judicial bodies and adequate legal assistance shall not be denied to any person by reasons of poverty. Section 12, Paragraph 1. Any person under investigation for commission of an offense shall have the right to be informed of his right to remain silent and to have competent and independent counsel, preferably by his own choice. If the person cannot afford the services of counsel, he must be provided with one. This right cannot be waived except in writing in the presence of counsel. Section 12, Paragraph 2. No torture, force, violence, threat, intimidation, or any other means which vitiate the free will shall be used against him. Secret detention places, solitary, incommunicado, or any other similar forms of detention are prohibited. Section 12, Paragraph 3. Any confession or omission obtained in violation of this or Section 17 hereof shall be inadmissible in evidence against him. Section 12, Paragraph 4. The law shall provide for penal and civil sanction of violation of this section, as well as compensation to and rehabilitation of victims of torture or similar practices and their families. Section 13. All persons except the charged with offenses punishable by reclusion perpetua, even when the guilt is strong, shall before conviction be bailable by sufficient sureties or be released in cognizance as may be provided by law. The right to bail shall not be impaired even when the privilege of writ of habeas corpus is suspended. excessive bail shall not be required. Section 14. No person shall be held to answer for a criminal offense without due process of law. Section 14, paragraph 2. In all criminal prosecution, the accused shall be presumed innocent until the contrary is proved, and shall enjoy the right to be heard by himself and counsel, to be informed the nature and cause of the accusation against him, to have a speedy, impartial, or public trial, to meet the witness face to face, and to have compulsory process, to secure the attendance of witnesses and the production of evidence in his behalf. However, after arraignment, trial may proceed notwithstanding the absence of the accused, provided that he has duly notified and his failure to appear is unjustifiable. Section 15. The privilege of the writ of habeas corpus shall not be suspended except in cases of invasion or rebellion when the public safety requires it. Section 16. All persons shall have the right to a speedy disposition in their cases before all judicial, quasi-judicial, and administrative bodies. Section 17. No person shall be compelled to be a witness against himself. Section 18. No person shall be detained solely by reasons of his political belief and aspiration. Section 18, paragraph 2. No involuntary servitude in any form shall exist except as a punishment for a crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted. 19. Excessive fine shall not be imposed, nor cruel, degrading, or inhumane punishment inflicted. Neither shall the death penalty be imposed unless for compelling reasons involving heinous crimes. The Congress thereafter provides for it. Any death penalty already imposed shall be reduced to reclusion perpetua. Section 19, paragraph 2. The employment of physical, psychological, or degrading punishment against any prisoner or detained, or the use of standard or inadequate penal facilities under subhuman conditions shall be dealt with by law. Section 20. No person shall be imprisoned for debt or non-payment of poll tax. Section 21. No person shall be put twice in jeopardy for punishment for the same offense, punished by a law and an ordinance. Conviction or acquittal under either shall constitute a bar to another prosecution for the same act. Section 22. No ex post facto law or bail of attender shall be enacted.